Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I've got an unboxing and a demo of the SodaStream Genesis. This is a sparkling water maker that is from Amazon, so I'll leave a link below. And what you get with this, if I show you on the box, you get, there's not a lot in the box to be honest, but you get the Genesis sparkling water maker, you get a SodaStream 60 litre CO2 cylinder, and you get a reusable carbonating bottle. So what that comes with is basically, this is the unit itself, and inside of here is a gas cylinder, which is obviously what it uses to actually make your stuff have CO2 in it. So it's just a CO2 cylinder, which are reusable, and you can obviously buy more cylinders. And this also came with this 1 litre bottle, they're all Bpa-Free as well, and a smaller ½ litre bottle. And it came with this sample of Dr. Pete, which I believe is just basically a copy of Dr. Pepper, which I won't be using. Now, I've bought this because I'm making my own magnesium. So I'm actually making magnesium bicarbonate. That's the only reason I've bought this unit. So I'm not using it to make soft drinks. And I'll explain that on another video, and I won't do it on today's video. Today I'll just keep this for the SodaStream. But if you want a cheap, affordable way of making the most bioavailable format of magnesium, and most people are magnesium deficient, follow my next video, subscribe, and I'll explain that in my next video and talk about that in a bit more detail. So this unit itself has simply got one button that you press. You can, and it says on top here, it explains, it says push down firmly, hold for 2 seconds, release. 3 times for light fizz, 5 times for a strong fizz. So all this is, again, you know, it's got a gas cylinder and it's very, very simple. It's not electric or anything. It just uses this gas cylinder system to carbonate these bottles. So what I'm going to do is just show you how this works, because I've got this ready to go. And I'm trying to undo this with one hand. So if I unscrew this, this has actually got some distilled water inside there. And I'm going to try and do this with one hand, guys, so bear with me. It's a little bit tricky. Right, so in the top of this unit there's like a screw system, so I'm going to screw it on. And eventually, just get to a point where it's reasonably tight. There you go, it's not moving anymore. And then I'm going to carbonate this by pressing this button here. So I'm going to show you the actual thing as I'm carbonating it. So I'm going to come down for a bit of a distance here. So I'm going to hold it once. Twice, 3 times, and eventually you'll hear like it starts, like it sounds like it's coming back out again. Now if you hear that noise, that means that's now fully carbonated. So I'll just do it again so you can hear that. So it's like a release valve in it. So that's now fully carbonated, and I'll simply unscrew that. I'm going to give it a minute before I unscrew it, but I'll unscrew that, and that'll be fizzing away. I can put the screw cap back on it. So that's it really, guys. It works really well, dead simple, nothing really to it. This is said on Amazon. I believe it was $39.99, but just check out the link if you're interested. And watch my next video and I'll explain about magnesium bicarbonate and why it is so important for the human body and why it's the best form of magnesium for you to use. Catch you soon, guys.